Hello, Naomi here from blueberry.com. So I decided to document at-home blood test kit that I got from Superdrug. The backstory is that I've been having lots of pains in my joints, lots of headaches, dry mouth, itchy skin, dry patches. My hair has changed. My hair's gone from being like really thin and fine and quite oily to being quite thick and dry, and we've done loads of tests to try and work out what it could be, and everything's come back fine. And I was kind of losing hope, that we were going to find a solution or an answer to it, because I'm finding that at least 2 weeks out of the month I'm suffering from really bad fatigue, where my whole body just feels like it's weighted down. And when the final test came back clear, my doctor kind of shrugged her shoulders and said, I don't really know what to say. Could it possibly be depression or anxiety? And the truth is, I'm in a really great place mentally. And although obviously we've got the pandemic going on, we've had lockdown, I don't feel that I'm in any worse state than anybody else. And I have felt that I've actually dealt with things quite well, and I'm processing quite nicely, and I feel happy. The only thing that's getting me down is this physical inability 2 weeks out of the month, but I'm just really poorly constantly, and it's the same symptoms and they seem to flare up. And then somebody referred me to the menopause doctor on Instagram, and on her page she has an app called the Balance app, and so I downloaded the Balance app, which is free, and there's a community in there, and people basically suggested that if you thought that possibly you could be perimenopausal, or that menopause could be part of the problem, do the online survey to assess the symptoms, and then go online and go and get a home blood test kit to test your estrogen levels. So I did the online survey, and I had something like 96 out of 100 of the symptoms on a regular basis. And the information that they had on there is that basically the NHS is quite behind on their data for perimenopause and menopause. And so even though I had asked my doctor, could these be symptoms of hormonal changes, their only answer to that was, do you have your period? And when I said yes, they said, well, it can't be. But the fact of the matter is that when you're perimenopausal, and even when you're in the midst of menopause, you can still have your period. And so this test kit that I did at home, I ordered it. It was £30 from Superdrug. They send it to your home. You collect the blood sample yourself. You send it back. It's a prepaid envelope, and then you wait. I think it's about a 3-week turnaround to find out what your estrogen levels are like. It has to be done on a specific day, so it has to be done the 3rd day of your period, and then it's just a matter of waiting and seeing. I've got to admit, I was really nervous doing it, so I had Yanni sit with me and help me go through. But now I have done it, I've got to say it is so simple. Okay, so my Superdrug menopause test kit arrived today. So I thought I would just go through step by step what it tells me to do, and just basically log the process as point of reference for anybody else thinking about doing it or not sure how to do it. So it's turned up in this little box. I paid for this and booked it via the Superdrug website. It comes with information for their helplines. If you have any issues, you can contact them via the telephone number, or there's a QR code that you can access to. And so if you look, this is all the information that I'm about to read, and then in here, bagged up and sterile, are the testing kits. I'm guessing this is going to be like a fingerprint blood sample, but I don't know, because I've never done anything like this before. So I'm going to stop recording, have a look, and then record the next part. I don't know why I feel so anxious about it. So I need to drink my water, wash my hands, do a little bit of exercise, and then will you help me do it? Okay. Okay. Do you know what we're doing? You're gonna do it, yeah?
I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Why am I gonna do it? I'm nervous. Okay, so something dry to wipe the first. What do I have to do? Get an alcohol wipe and wipe the area.
It says use the alcohol tip soap.
So that's a moist
Yeah.
wipe. That's the alcohol swab.
Okay.
So what, I clean the area with the alcohol swab first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Your little finger, yeah?
Yeah. My baby finger. This little finger on my right. And on the inside, is it?
From the side of your little finger. Yeah.
Okay.
From the sides.
Okay. So I've cleaned it with the alcohol wipe. Do I need to dry it? Oh.
Ah, yeah, it says wipe dry with a clean tissue.
Okay. So that's all clean. Clean it dry. Okay, that's all dry now.
Yep. Take out those.
What do they call these? Lancets? Why am I so nervous?
Don't know, but before you start that, you need to put this together.
So this is going to make the prick to get the blood.
Yeah.
And then I have to collect it in that. Do I have to fill that?
Yeah. Okay.
So if we use that to stand it in. Go on. I get so pointlessly nervous about stuff like that. So I've got this little container and I'm going to drip the blood into there. And I need to, do I take this off?
Yes.
Turn it. Okay. What do? I just squeeze it. It's gonna.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna. Which do I squeeze it up or the sides? Do I push down?
You press on your finger. Go.
Ow. And then what do I do?
Then you clean the first drop.
Okay.
Take it away.
And then what do I just squeeze it?
Yeah, like
Oh,
yeah.
okay. And then. How is that going to collect it?
You should be standing.
How can I stand and collect it? The drop that they said to clear. Should I move around a little bit more? What did you say? Put the opposite arm in the air. Huh?
Yeah, come on. No,
There's nothing.
Yeah. Do your finger.
Okay, so it took me a couple of goes to work it out, and luckily they give you 3 of the lancets. Do you call them the little like pins to prick your finger with? And what happened was that the time that you've just seen, I misread it. So it says to do it on the side of your baby finger, and so I did it on the side of my baby finger here. But actually, where it wants you to do it is on the side of the tip of your baby finger. So on the second go, I got it perfectly, and I did it on the tip, but off to one side. And as soon as I did it there, the blood flowed quite nicely, and I managed to fill up the little vial. Basically, the best way to do it is you take one of the alcohol swabs that they give you, you clean the area, then you want to dry it off, then you want to take the needle, you place it on your finger. I originally thought that you squeezed it and it popped out, but actually you need to push it in. The anticipation is a bit kind of like, so, you know, I think take a deep breath and just do it. It's a little bit of a flick. It's not even as bad as having your ears done, and then it's fine. You do get a little bit of bruising afterwards and it is slightly tender, but it's not that painful. Once the blood shows, you wipe away the first drop of blood with a dry tissue, and then you start to massage your finger to massage the blood out until you feel the vial. The tips are that you should make sure that you're fully hydrated before you do this. So make sure you drink a bottle of water, get active, so get your body moving to get the blood flowing, and whatever arm you aren't getting the blood from, hold that one in the air so that the blood flows down into the other arm that you are collecting from. And then once you've filled the vial, you push down the cap until it clicks, turn it round, clean your finger off with the baby wipe that it gives you, and then it has everything set up. So there's a nice secure casing for the vial to go into. It has an envelope, all of your used product they will destroy for you, so you box it all up, put it into the envelope which has a prepaid postage on it, and then you post it back and you wait, and that's it. I hope that this has been helpful. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below and I'll try to answer them for you. But my advice would be, if you've got any concerns about menopause or being perimenopausal, go and visit the Menopause Doctor on Instagram or download the Balance app, because it's absolutely free. Don't forget to subscribe.